Hi, my name is Arnie Villarreal. Thank you for joining us on a Compton Cop YouTube channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit like. And please enjoy the next video we're about to show. Again, if there are any other retired cops out there or cops that want to be interviewed, please contact me at narcos@comptoncop.com.
What's up, Barney?
What's up, buddy? You been all right?
Yeah, man. You?
Yeah, good. Just been traveling a lot, man, and finally get some time to get some more recordings done.
You thought you had the coronavirus?
Got sick.
You did? It was bad.
I did, man, and just quarantined myself to the room and the wife and I for about a good 4 days. And didn't come out, man. Just took care of ourselves, and now we're feeling better. Ready to rock and roll.
So you're getting a lot of views on the trailer we made, right?
Right, man. Getting a lot of comments, good comments.
When Randy said, "I killed Tupac."
Yeah, that was good.
There's a lot of stuff surrounding that whole story, huh?
Yeah, so we gotta, I think, get into that a little deeper and take it slowly and go through it because I'm getting some good comments, like you said. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Did you want to talk about your undercover cop, right?
Right,
Narcos
man.
cop.
In Narcos, I think the story I'll start off today with my first day in narcotics, man. And how it went about.
Did you have choices?
No, not when you're, less than 2 years on, really.
Could you have gone to, was there gangs, right? Gangs?
There's gangs, there's traffic cops, traffic.
Detective?
Motors. Detective, you got to be on for 3+ years to even take the exam.
Gotcha.
And hopefully, by then you'll have intermediate post. And go from there. Yes, I went into narcotics, man. First within a couple years. How you get in there is by just making dope arrests. Being active out in the field, turning over stones. And just making those arrests, man.
Yeah.
And I remember being on Graveyard and riding with my buddy Junie. At that time, we were radio car partners on Graveyard.
Radio car partners?
Yeah. That's what.
So two in a car?
Two in a car.
Radio car partners.
And
who's Junie? What does that stand for? His nickname?
Well, it's short for Reggie Wright Jr. And
his dad was there?
His dad was a sergeant at the time, Reggie Wright Sr. I want to say gangs at the time. I can't remember exactly where he was at. Maybe on PM shift patrol at the time.
He's a bad dude.
Well, yeah, they both. I guess it's all over the news. They were both indicted and convicted, or they pled out to federal crimes.
What crimes were they?
They were indicted on federal charges, so that's DEA, FBI, ATF crimes.
Guns.
Yeah.
Drugs.
The guns. So transportation across state lines, things like that. It's all publicly.
We'll put a link down below in the description. You guys can read about it. So your first day, you're. We would go into. Junie and I would be driving around, and we would go into Mapairu, where Suge lived at. And Junie would get out of the car and go take care of his business with Suge for a minute, and then come back out with Suge, and he'd ask, "Hey V, what's up, man? When are you coming to work for me?" Just I look at him, now I ain't doing it, and Junie told him, "Hey man, just leave him alone. He ain't gonna work with us. We gotta go." So I didn't get I just let it go. Mm-hmm.
It was going to be good money. I know some guys that were making some good money.
How much?
That, I want to say, man, at least $1,500 a week for working 2 days a week or a day.
Cash, huh?
Probably, or they're on the payroll. So yeah,
the illegal payroll. So, it's time, I remember Junior and I went to go have some breakfast, and he says, hey, man, you're going to go to Narcos real soon. So, it's cool, huh? Is that what you want to do? I said, yeah, man, hell yeah, I'm happy. That's good. But right before Narcos, I got a chance to go to PM shift. So I went to PM shift, happy, man, got off a graveyard, got to be with some guys who were really, out there, proactive, and making dope arrests, stole, 1051 G riot arrests, gun arrest, it was
What's
just...
PM shift? Sorry.
Swing shift from 4 to 12:30. And so you're working with some guys that are hustling. They're not lazy.
What do they call them? The
cowboys.
Cowboys.
And I remember
Yeehaw.
I remember Paul's dad, Paul Mason.
Yeah.
His dad was a sergeant there, Ed Mason. He had asked me, hey, so you happy to be on swing shift? I said, hell yeah. And he says, yeah. And he goes, well, why, man? And I told him, I want to be a cowboy, man. I was young, dumb, and he just shook his head. And I remember, he was grabbing his Maalox. I got to drink some Maalox. He had it there on the desk. So anyhow, I remember being down there about a month and a half on PM shift, swing shift. And it was nice, having a good time, and I'm getting ready to get into briefing. The phone rings, and some guy picks up the phone, looks at me and says, yeah, he's here, I'll send him upstairs, and he looks at me and says, hey, V, you got to go see the captain. And I was like,
shit.
Yeah, really, man. I was like, I haven't hit nobody, you start, I'm not in trouble for nothing. Oh, geez, I was just here a month and a half. Yeah. Not negative. So.
Is she pregnant?
No, man. So I hustle on upstairs, man, and see Captain Perrodin, because he was over the Investigative Services Bureau. What's going on, man? I said, good. He says, sit down. I said, what's going on? He says, hey, I've been seeing, you're making some good dope arrests, man. I said, yeah, just out there trying to rock and roll. So that's good. He says, well, you're going to narcotics in a couple of weeks, next TP. I said, oh, he goes, you like that? Yeah, hell yeah, man. I want to go to Narcos. Who doesn't want to work Compton, City of Compton Narcos?
You like that?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's
that you like?
Yeah, and or getting in the gang unit, getting into a specialized assignment. It's a pat on the back, you're doing a good job.
What was it? Perry? His name was Perry?
Percy.
Percy
Perrodin.
So Percy, then Wright?
No, Wright, then Percy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Percy was his boss that he answered to.
And who did Percy report to?
The chief.
The chief.
Yeah. And so yeah, man, the next, I come down, I'm happy, man, and one of the guys kind of jealous. Oh, man, you went to see the captain, huh? Yeah, man. Oh, what you get those haters. They want to, pull you back down. They're like crabs in a bucket, man. Trying to get out, and one tries to make it out, the crab pulls you back in, to stay down in the hellhole. Yeah. So, hey, man, so I got my first day in Narcos. I hustle on down there. We started at noon at the time. So I get there about 11:30, and I want to meet my sergeant, and his name was Willie. So I walk in, and this must have been about May, June, getting kind of warm out there. So we were down in the old dispatchers. Yeah, Compton, California. It's hot,
Oh, yeah.
And, so I walk in, and he's sitting at his desk, and he has his shirt wide open, his big old belly sticking out, and he's cracking walnuts on his desk, and he's sweating. He goes, hey, sit down, V. I got to talk to you, man. He was kind of, but he was a good guy at times, But, so I sit down, and he says, welcome to Narcos. The last unit that was in here, they were all booted out because of I guess, what was happening. And I didn't know. I really didn't keep up with what was happening down there, but they had a sergeant in charge, they called him Black Jesus because he already thought he was the hot shit.
Black Jesus.
Yeah. And,
So he had Percy's spot.
no, he had Willie's spot down there in Narcos.
Okay.
The sergeant
Black
in charge.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did they fire Black Jesus? Or?
No, he went, I think, upstairs to detectives or something like that. I don't remember. I didn't keep up with it.
So these guys do some unsavory stuff, and you don't fire them. They just move them around.
Well, they moved into another department along with a few other detectives that were down there.
It's like a Catholic
I tell you, John, I don't know what type of unsavory stuff they were doing. I wasn't privy to that. So...
yeah, but I'm just saying in the corporate world, in the corporate
Right.
setting, they would get fired.
Yeah, you asked, you're exited out the front door, man.
So they're just shuffling guys like Catholic priests that touch little boys, right?
Oh, yeah, it was unless you do something very.
Do cops get fired? Do they get fired? Do cops get fired?
Oh yeah, they get rolled up. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I say I don't know how true it was. I didn't want to indulge myself into that. Hey man, I'm there trying to do a job. I want to do it well and get on.
So he says, you know what happened to the last team.
Right. They were all separated. That's when I came down here, got some other guys down here. I don't want you falling under that umbrella. It really threatens me and
What does
I'm
he
gonna
say?
tell you. He says, well, if you fuck up down here, man, I'm gonna make sure, I convict you. I'm gonna file. I'm gonna do all I can. I said, yes, sir. You don't got a problem with that. And he says, I'm not. No, that's not my game.
To press charges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, he says, but down here in Narcos, we bend the rules, but we don't break them. You got that? So remember that. We bend the rules, we don't break them. I said, that's fine. And he says, so just keep your nose clean because I'll be watching, and be honest out there. I said, okay, you got it. He goes, your partner's going to be coming in pretty soon, and he'll take you out there, to show you what's up. And so
you're going in the field that day. You're going out.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So I was excited. I was pumped up. So as I'm sitting there, we're talking, small talk and things like that. He's still cracking his walnuts and his nuts on his desk, sweat's coming down his big old black belly, and I'm just like, this is something else, man.
Like Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy, I hear tapping coming down the hallway, and it's tapping. It's like, guys tap. I go, what the hell is that, man? So this guy walks in the office, and he has dark glasses on, a hat, and he has wiry Puerto Rican hair, man. That's what he was. Mikey was Puerto Rican, goatee, and he looks like a bum, and I'm like looking at him, and Mikey don't say hi to me, he don't say hi to Willie, he goes right around to his desk and he sits down, and I'm thinking to myself, I've never seen this dude.
Ever?
Yeah, man, I don't remember seeing him, and I go, wow, man, this guy, okay.
This guy's deep.
Yeah, so Willie looks over to him and goes, hey, Mikey, this is your new partner, Arnie, show him the ropes. Mikey just, that's all, So I'm thinking, these guys don't have a good relationship with each other,
Did they, or is that true? They didn't?
Well, they really didn't.
Okay.
But I caught on real fast. Like I'm going, man, there's something up here,
How long had Mikey been on the force? Or
I think Mikey's had been on about 7-10 years at the time.
how long had he been in Narcos?
Probably about 4.
Okay.
So he was one of the guys that stayed after they shipped out everybody out of there. And
Do you ever talk to him? Do you know where he's at?
I know he's somewhere in LA County. He's having some really bad health issues now. That's what I heard from some of the guys. And
Did he stay on after sheriffs took over? LA County Sheriff?
yeah, I believe he did. He became a deputy and then retired out soon after that.
Yeah, okay. So he sits down at his desk.
Yeah, so Willie looks at Mikey and tells him, hey, change him up, man. Take him in the locker room and, get
Put
this
a dress
guy.
on him? What were you wearing?
I was wearing just Levi's, creased Levi's, white tennis shoes, my big old 45, Colt 45 on my belt, cologne, nice haircut. I stand up, and Mikey comes around and Willie says, this shit ain't gonna work. I'm okay. And he goes, them white tennis shoes, they gotta go. That cologne, I better not smell no cologne in here no more. I said, all right, man. And that hair, you better let that hair grow. Let all your hair grow. It's okay in that 45.
Your knuckle hair, your mustache hair, your ear hair.
Man. Ear hair, Einstein eyebrows. So I said, all right. So Mikey takes me to the locker room, man. I remember he grabbed some boots off the top of the lockers, and they had been there since I started. They haven't even moved. He goes, here, put these on. Take care. Put those white shoes in your locker. I said, all right. And here, put this shirt on, man. Take off that cologne shirt.
Were they dirty or just look like used or just
used? And
do they have stains on them? Like not really kept, just
not kept, not washed in a while, dusty.
Okay.
So
just
he
blending
says,
in.
you got another gun? I said, yeah, man, I got a little 38 Chief Special. He says, okay, put that in your back pocket. Put your 45 in the desk. We'll wear that for raids. It's okay. So we go back in there, and we had to sign out where we were at. So Arnie, Mikey in the field this time, possibly returning about, you put unknown.
Whenever I want to.
Yeah, so Mikey grabbed some money, from Willie to go do some buys. We're going to buy some dope. I thought, he was like, I thought one of us were going to buy some dope, So he went, Xerox some money, came back down, copied it, put it down.
How much money do you think it was?
It was like $60,
Okay.
30, 40 bucks, I think it was, or 80 bucks, I can't remember. So we can, buy some dope with the informant and pay the informant, after he or she made the buy, so they got paid too. So he said, well, let's go. Let's rock and roll, man. So we hop on into Mikey's hoopty, man. He had a nice Nissan Sentra box, square box. Remember
Okay,
the square
yeah.
body? We seized it from a drug dealer, and had a sunroof. So he shows me, the undercover car, how to work it. We had a foot mic, so when we're driving, we could just put our foot on the mic and then talk, hands free, and let dispatch know where we're at, what we're doing.
Do you have regular plates on it, or is it?
Yeah.
Does it show?
No.
In California it says CA exempt and.
No, these are regular plates.
Okay, so you can't tell. You can't tell.
No, we had tinted windows. It was clean.
Okay.
So Mikey was pretty good in putting herself out, where we were at, what we're doing. So we'd use on Channel 2, another channel, to keep in contact.
To talk to dispatch?
Yeah. Not be on the regular channel because, drug dealers out there and whoever, they all have their scanners on to see where cops are going, things like that. So Mikey would, we'd listen to one, and if we were checking out somewhere different, we'd go to 2 and, use Channel 2, or Claymars. There was another channel called Claymars. Mikey and I hop in our car, under the cover car, and we head out. We drive around the city for a bit, then we head on out to Carson.
Were you excited? We're like, hell yeah. This
Yeah,
is
man,
great. Yeah, I'm here.
We're talking, how many kids he has, and he's telling me some, his life story and stuff like that, and as much as I can get out of him from the first day,
Yeah.
And I'm telling him too, and so we end up in front of this house in Carson, park there, and we get out. He goes, come on, man, let's go in there. And I'm like, okay, where's this guy taking me to? We approach the door and knock on the door. Hey, what's up? And hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? I can see them conversing through the door. Hey, yeah, come on in, man. Yeah, so we walk in, and it's my other partner, another copper that lived there, Yeah, so hey, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, I heard you make it to Narcos, man. That's good. And I said, thanks, man.
So the guy's house you're at, he's in Narcos too?
No, he's in patrol.
His day off?
Yeah, his day off. Yeah, he's another copper there with us at Compton. We're sitting in the living room, and hey, man, good to see you. What's been happening? Just small talk. And Mikey looks over. He goes, "Hey, man, I just bringing him over here. Is Arnie okay? Is V okay?" And the copper looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, man. V's okay. He's good. Good guy." "You sure?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Okay. I just want to be cool. You know him. I don't know him, and like I told you, I don't remember seeing Mikey. Who he was." He says, "Yeah, man. Mikey, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Arnie's a good guy." I said, "All right." So he goes, "Hey, you want some to drink?" The copper asks, Mikey, "You want something to drink?" "Yeah, sure, man." So he goes into the kitchen, comes back out with a 6-pack of beer, and Mikey opens one up. The copper opens one up.
Do you say, "Halt! I'm on the time clock. I cannot drink right now"?
So, hey, man, we start drinking, and it turns into a nice little fun time, And
I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
Stop.
So we get done. We were there for a couple hours, kicking back and having a good time. Hop back in the hoopty. And he goes, "Ready to go make some buys, man?" And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to make a buy already, Holy shit.
Were you drunk? Were you buzzed? Were you?
I was buzzed.
Okay.
It was nice. So Mikey, he pulls down this alleyway and he picks up this female prostitute. And she hops in, and she's a light, skinned black chick. She's half and half, like Puerto Rican black, or, at that, she was semi-attractive, man. She was good looking.
Not like your standard regular crack whore?
Exactly,
She looked like Julia Roberts, huh?
Oh, Vanessa Williams.
Halle Berry?
Yeah, Halle Berry. So she hops in. She's wearing a dress. She got her purse, and she's all done up. And "Hey, Mikey, what you doing, baby?" And Mikey, "Hey, what's going on? You ready to go buy some dope?" "Yeah, I'm ready. Where we going?" "Oh, Mikey, you got to take me to this place over here. They be." And she was giving us all the intel.
You're pretty good at that,
swinging. They just slinging, man. They slinging dope. And and who's this? Who's this motherfucker? Who's this new guy? And this is Arnie. This is V. You can. He's cool. "Oh, okay. Hey, baby, you fine." She's just crazy, man. So he goes, "Okay, I want you to go to this one house. I know they're slinging, and just give me a $20 rock." So she's, "Okay, baby, you got it, man." So we park, and we let her out the car. We watch her go into the house, and he goes, "Make sure you're taking notes." So, and Mikey puts this out over the radio on channel, the other channel, and so in case something happens, something goes down, the dispatch knows where we're at. And that's one thing I learned about him, is that letting dispatch know where we're at all the time.
Did you have more guns in the car somewhere, or no?
No, just me and Mikey had guns.
That's it.
That was
nothing
it,
in the
man.
trunk. Nothing, no shotguns. No.
Not that I can remember at the time. Okay. Yeah, man. We should have, because we're undercover, man. We're street cops. We're street narcos. We're buying dope, And so as time goes on, we're we see her go up to the door. The door opens up. She's conversing, and she's waiting at the door, and you can see the hand exchange, the hand to hand, and she grabs it. And Mike says, "Oh yeah, she got it. Yeah." He gets all excited. He starts tapping all over everything. I'm laughing. This is his Tourette syndrome, kicking in. So we follow her. She comes down the street. She goes around the block. We pick her up around the block. She hops in. "Ooh, Mikey, they slinging. They got dope on the table." "Oh man," she's telling us all the players. I'm writing this down. And Mike is, telling me, "You getting it? You getting it?" Yeah, man, I got it. And she says, "Hey, Mikey, they gave me more, here's the dope, but they gave me this other piece, I'm like, "Okay, so can I
like
have
extra?"
It? Yeah, like extra, So Mikey says, "Hey, you ever seen anybody smoke rock cocaine?" I said, "No, I never had." He goes, "Oh, you're going to see now."
He wanted you to smoke it?
No, if I have ever seen anyone smoke rock cocaine.
Would you have?
No. So he pulls
So
out
Halle
her,
Berry's gonna smoke crack cocaine?
Yeah, so she pulls out her crack pipe, man, and she's she fixes it up. I'm watching her, man. I'm like, I'm intrigued. I'm like, wow, man, this is really gonna happen. No. So Mikey opens up the sunroof, man, and she takes a hit of that crack cocaine on the pipe, and I'm just watching her expressions, her eyes, how she's, sucking on that glass pipe, And,
what does it smell like?
I really couldn't smell it, man, because she was blowing it up through the, thing, the sunroof, and tell you the truth, I can't even remember, what it's, but she's getting high. And Mikey's laughing, and she's like, "Oh, Mikey, this is some good shit, Mikey. Oh, dang." She's really
so
getting high.
high.
I'm high. Mikey's laughing, and she's laying back there in the back seat, and she pulls up her dress, man, and Mikey says, "Hey, show my partner your come on." And I'm going, "No, Mikey, no, man, no." And then she pulls up her pants even more, man, and she's not wearing any underwear, and she says, "There it is. It's all out in the open, man."
You can see her under smile and everything.
Yeah, man. Her cabbage patch.
Her clamato.
Exactly, man. So I'm like, wow, and she says, and Mikey's laughing at him. Mikey's laughing in the car, and he's having a good time. He's tapping on everything, I'm like, this guy's something else, man. I drop her off, man, and we're driving around the rest of the night, and he's showing me, we're talking about different guys in the narco unit, because we had 2 filing detectives, Dolph Wagner and my other buddy, Brian Gilbreth. They're retired now, and good guys, really good guys, good OG guys, man. They really took me under their wings and taught me about who to watch out for, who to trust, who not to trust, and really guided me through that.
Did he know what's his name?
Ladd and Brennan.
Yeah.
He
knew him.
Yeah, Ladd and Brennan were down the hallway from me in gangs.
But Mikey knew him.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you think of them?
He thought they were all right, like I did. I thought they're good guys.
But they were working under. They were working under right.
Yeah, working under. Well, at that time, I don't. Possibly, yeah, because I know Reggie left patrol and he went down in the gang. As the gang sergeant in charge of gangs. What they called it then was Special Investigations Division. So narcos and gangs fell under the Special Investigations Division that he was in charge of, and then above him was Captain Paradin. I don't think we had a lieutenant in between, and then Captain Paradin, answered to the chief at the time. Whoever that was.
Yeah.
I think it was Ebert at the time. And that's another story with Ebert. We touched bases on that, or Paul and I, about, his situation, and we'll get into that. But that was my first night in Narcos, man. You dive right in, man, and you get it's something else. A lot of fun, a lot of good stories.
Did you use that informant a lot, the girl, or no?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, she was a great informant. I don't know whatever happened to her. Mikey used her a lot. Myself,
if you're out there, we'll interview you.
And
she's probably dead, huh?
Yeah, or poor thing. But I had my own informants as well that Mikey helped me cultivate and really get that part of it going. But hey, thank you again for listening, and we'll lead on to some other things down the pipeline.
I don't use my turn signal ever.
My son of a bitch, you better. You hear me? 3 things, again, I leave you with, use your darn turn signals when you're driving. I mean, it's just respectful. use some common sense. And that's what they're there for. That's why companies put turn signals in vehicles, right? Second is when you're in a restaurant or you're at home, push a chair in after you eat. Don't be lazy. Don't be that lazy punk. Just push it in, and so other people can have an access way. Be respectful. And 3, we all have one God, and that is our Lord Jesus Christ. John 10:16. It says it there. We are all under His sheep. We are His sheep. Mm-hmm. We have one Lord, one God. God bless you. Love you. Leave your comments, and I'll get back with you.
Check out his website at ComptonCop.com. You can buy some merchandise like the
5150 and a half. That's what, I remember Lad nicknamed me that, and we would always call each other that, man, you 5150 and a half, and we'd have fun with that. And that's where it came from.